Chapter 2.4 Negotiations. Justin Miller, how can I help you?
Justin, it's David McGuire.
Oh, hi David. How are you?
Well, things have been better here, I'm afraid.
Oh no. What's going on?
Well, shortly after we got Shop Concepts up and running and trained staff on how to use it, it just crashed.
What do you mean, it crashed?
I don't know if our network simply isn't capable of hosting the software. Maybe there's too much functionality or something. It's like the entire network began to get noticeably bogged down. A bunch of us felt our machines were running at a slower speed than normal. Then, suddenly, many of us realized we could no longer operate our desktops at all. We really need to fix a problem as soon as it's recognized around here. We have far too many customers and far too many locations to be tied up with these types of issues.
I understand completely. My number one goal is always to build trust when I do business with our clients. I appreciate you making me aware of the issue promptly. However, I may not be in control of what's happening. It sounds more like trouble with the host network and not with the program itself.
Well, it's tough to convince me that it's Super Sales Network. With our multitude of goods and extensive inventory, the last thing the company would do is attempt to cut costs and save money by signing up for a network with poor connectivity or using cheap equipment. We're more interested in something to save time and investing in a product we believe in that'll ultimately add to our pocketbooks down the road. We simply can't afford to waste time with faulty hardware or software that requires repeated repairs. If this program is going to reduce efficiency and be the cause of delays, I'm going to have to choose to cancel an order for a year's worth of service we placed with IT Concepts. I'll just toss the invoice and cancel.
Again, I understand. I realize that the last thing your sales team needs is an ineffective product unable to prevent delays in the logistics process. If it's our issue, I am prepared to accept responsibility fully. I will always take responsibility for program glitches and admit fault. But it's been my experience in working with those who make a complaint that oftentimes it's an issue of the program simply being too advanced to run well with the network's current settings. And before I get angry that the program is being accused of stalling business and argue with someone, I find we can reach a compromise by simply altering the settings so Shop Concepts can run smoothly. I refuse to jump to any conclusions right out the gate and admit a mistake we're really not responsible for.
You make a good point, I guess. All right, I'm all ears. I mean, just hearing that this may simply be an issue with our network has helped to boost confidence in the product a bit. You know, before I close a deal, I normally do research ahead of time and make sure to ask all the questions I need to in order to avoid investing in a worthless product by accident. I felt in this case that upper management chose to apply pressure to me to rush into a purchase before the end of the year. So I decided to approve and authorize this sale and buy Shop Concepts without doing any typical due diligence. This is the main cause of my concern.
I don't think you would decide to change Supersale's entire logistics process on a whim. And you didn't purchase Shop Concepts by mistake. I think we can agree on something here. If the functionality worked as I demonstrated, with options to decrease time lags, reject inefficiencies, produce and deliver output optimally, led to a reduction of the cost of merchandise, and lower overall expenditures, it wouldn't take a lot to convince you to keep it. I wouldn't need to even make an attempt to argue about something related to its perceived cons, because there wouldn't be any.
Yes, that's right. I guess if I can agree with someone about something, that'd be it. So,
can you please do a favor for me and promise you'll bear with me and lend an ear while I attempt to troubleshoot remotely? Regardless of the outcome, I can calculate a discount for the 1-year supply of service you purchased. We certainly owe you that for your trouble. It'd be poor customer support to have you pay the full price at this point.
I suppose. You can borrow my time for only 15 more minutes, though. I need to run to a meeting with a wholesaler. I'm trying to build this relationship and establish a new contract that'll help us gain ground product-wise. So it's very important. It'll help our department do good this year. Do you have an estimate on how long it'll take to correctly diagnose the issue?
I understand. Unfortunately, I'm not sure, and we may need to exchange our schedules for the rest of the week if I need to come in again and make the adjustments.
Well, fingers crossed we can just take care of this immediately. Go ahead and try, please.
Justin, I'm so proud of you for saving our largest client.
Thanks. Luckily, the issue was fairly simple.
Excellent. Let's review what was covered in this section.
Q&A section.
Question 1. What are some techniques for saving a sale after a complaint is made? A. Try to infuse confidence by offering to address the issue. B. Offer a discount for the client's trouble. C. Hang up on a caller who complains. It's just a waste of time to work with them. D. Avoid responding to any complaints if possible. No answer is the best answer. E. Both A and B.
The answer here is E. Both A and B are great ways to try and save a sale.
Good job, Justin. Next question. Question 2. What are some quick ways in which a programmer can troubleshoot an issue with a software program? A. Check network setting to ensure they're compatible with the product. B. Have the client switch out all of their equipment and hope for the best. C. Check the functionality of the other programs installed to see if they're running as expected. D. There are no quick methods to take care of a computer issue. E. A and C.
The answer is E. A and C are good places to start.
Excellent. That's right, Justin. Now for the final question. Question 3. What is the best way to address any type of complaint? A. Quickly. B. Actively listen to the person presenting the issue. C. Escalate the complaint immediately if necessary. D. All of the above. E. None of the above.
D. All of these are great ways to handle this type of situation.
Yes, the most important thing here is that the individual feels his or her complaint has been heard and the company is attempting to work through it.
Can we review the vocabulary in business collocations now?
Of course. Vocabulary. Equipment. Estimate. Goods. Inventory. Invoice. Reduction. Repairs. Output. Supply. Support. Wholesaler. Afford. Approve. Authorize. Avoid. Borrow. Convince. Build. Buy. Calculate. Cancel. Change. Choose. Decide. Decrease. Deliver. Discount. Establish. Exchange. Lend. Lower. Owe. Pay. Prevent. Process. Produce. Promise. Reduce. Refuse. Reject. Accept responsibility. Admit fault. Admit a mistake. Make an attempt. Make a complaint. Take responsibility. Get angry. Argue about something. Argue with someone. By accident. by mistake, cause of, trouble with.
Business collocations. Apply pressure. Sales team. Boost confidence. Build trust. Cancel an order. Close a deal. Cut costs. Fix a problem. Gain ground. Reach a compromise. Save money. Save time. Do business. Do a favor. Do good or bad. Do research. Agree on something. Agree with someone. Aware of. Believe in control.